This video is about Leica M90mm APO Summicron, a high-performance portrait lens for the Leica M system. We all know about the build quality of Leica M lenses, so it's enough to say that it has a nice aperture ring that clicks in half stops, plus a very nice and smooth focus ring. The lens also has a built-in hood. Although the main application of this lens is for portraits, I have used it in various situations. One of them was in park safari in Hemingford, Quebec, where my Nikon battery was out of charge and I had this lens and the Leica M240 without the external EVF, and I managed to get some cool shots. The lens is heavy at 507 grams, which is 290 grams lighter than Fuji X-T1 and 18 to 55mm kit lens. But of course, when you attach the lens to a Leica M body, it easily goes over 1 kilo. Despite the size and weight of the 90mm APO, I've used it for street and travel photography quite a lot. But portrait photography is where this lens really shines. During the past 4 years, I've used this lens to make many memorable portraits from family and friends that I don't want to share here, but I can say that sharpness, contrast, and bokeh are really pleasing. Speaking of bokeh, here is a couple of shots that shows the character of bokeh with background lights. Here is a short video with this lens and my Leica M240 that shows the focus breathing of this lens. When using this lens on my Leica M240, I cannot get the critical focus with the rangefinder. I can focus accurately with my 35mm, but for this one I need the EVF, and you know that external EVF on M240 is not really good. For this reason, I've used this lens on other mirrorless cameras such as Sony A7, Fuji X-T1, and even Panasonic GH3 and GH5. In fact, I think GH5 with its effective IBIS is helping a lot with this lens if you are okay with the 2x crop factor. So my final thought about this lens is pretty much what you expected. It really shines for portraits, but I think Leica M240 with its average high ISO, awful EVF, and probably out of calibration rangefinder is not the best body to use it on. If you have any experience with this lens, let me know in the comments. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos and follow me on Instagram.